Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to bring you to an art exhibition of some very important Chinese artists of the 80s. If you enjoy art history or would like to leave a dent in the history, then this video is definitely made for you. Now let's head over to the Minsheng Art Museum. Steps away from the famous 798 Art District, it was previously an old Panasonic factory built in the 80s. From 2012 to 2015, it took 3 years for the Minsheng Bank to rebuild and turn this place into a contemporary space dedicated to art. Today, it's probably one of the largest, if not the largest, not-for-profit art museum in Beijing. This exhibition is titled Duration Chinese Art in Transformation. It featured 91 artists who were active in the 80s. The works shown were gathered under 6 different themes: time and space, life and body, everyday life, materia, performance, and affection. There were some very iconic works from internationally renowned artists like Huang Yongping, Wu Guanzhong, Fang Lijun, Liu Xiaodong, Yu Hong, and many others. I could not read all of the names. It would take such a long time, so I will be just showing you on the screen. This exhibition is a tribute to artist Huang Yongping, who passed away last year in 2019. Huang Yongping was a Chinese-French artist who led the Xiamen Dada movement. Yes, the same Dada as the Dada you know. Yes, Dadaism was a thing in China, especially in the 80s. In 1986, Huang Yongping formed this Xiamen Dada artist group with several other key members. It's named after Xiamen, a city where he was born and based at the time. He led the most controversial postmodernism radical avant-garde artist movement of the 80s. His mission statement was, "Artwork to artists is like opium to men. Until art is destroyed, life is never peaceful." Well, I think the problem is not art, it's men, I guess. It's the late 80s. Everything was changing drastically every day thanks to the Chinese economic reform. Remember this famous saying by Deng Xiaoping, "Black cat, white cat is a good cat as long as it catches the rat." Well, it's a theory refers to different strategies to stimulate economic growth. For those of you who did not know much about this reform, let's just imagine it's a country which just opened to foreign investment and market economy for the first time in a very long time. People left rural areas to live and work in the cities. Kids went to bilingual schools and studied overseas. Shopping malls were built to bring foreign brands, goods, and lifestyles. It was such a shock to most people, especially to artists like Huang Yongping. He was born and raised in the heart of the special economic zone, that is Xiamen, where most radical reforms took place. Reacting to the immense changes in the society, Xiamen Dada artists questioned their identities, values, ideologies, and beliefs. They looked up to foreign artists like Duchamp, John Cage, Joseph Beuys, Henry Bergson, of course philosophers as well, but they wanted to experiment and express in their own very unpredictable and uncontrollable ways. This exhibition is about art in the 80s, but also it included some works in the 90s, like this iconic work Add 1 Meter to an Unknown Mountain 1995. Well, it's a very, very important work, a milestone in the art history, Chinese contemporary art history. If you would like to know more about works like this, perhaps you can leave me a message in the comment below. And if you would like to be an iconic figure in the contemporary art history, Xiamen Dada could inspire you in many different ways. You can borrow ideas from other artist movements. You can borrow ideas and terms like Dadaism. That's not a problem. You can directly take things from your own surroundings. But what would really make you different and special and outstanding is to raise important issues, to point out these challenges you face and people face in the society today. Well, your today, right? Your surrounding. Because your perspective matters. And what you see is very different from any other person's who would see who lived in other areas or it lived in other eras in history. It reminds me of a trending topic on the internet. If you would live in one historic era, which would you choose and why? Well, welcome to 2021. It's just around the corner. Guess what? You have already chosen. Well, not like you really choose it, but hey, you're here anyway, right? So now it's time to find out why. Why this era? Why you're here? Open your eyes and look around. What do you see? Could you make art that is relevant to the era which you are living in? Well, that's a very deep question about the meaning of life and everything. We can keep it to another day. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Thank you very much for your time. See you soon.